Hey guys, my name is Chimangazo and welcome to my channel. As always, I am delighted to have you tune in once again this week. Now, I must just mention now, I've got a cold and I'm hoping that I can go for a little longer without having to cough or sneeze, because that's all I do all day long. Anyway, if you are watching the channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please kindly do consider subscribing for all things relatable, easy and affordable homemaking content. And if you have recently joined the family, welcome. I see you guys. There have been a number of you who have recently joined the family. If you are watching this video and you just joined the family, how about you leave me a hello on the comment section where I can personally welcome you over there. Cough break. Guys, I am dying. Guys, I'm dying. So if you want to e-wallet me your condolences, please go ahead and do so while I can still enjoy it myself, okay? Right now, speaking of affordable homemaking content, today I have just the plug for you guys. If there's one question or one factor, one phenomena that has kept coming up throughout this renovation series, has been the cost of kitchens. You guys, I do not know how many of you, both on YouTube and on my IG, Chimangazo at Home, if you're not yet following me, have said, oh my goodness, Chima, how much are you paying for your kitchen? How much can I pay for a kitchen size as yours? And while I have sort of wanted to shy away from sharing the cost of my kitchen or anything in particular, that is just primarily because while we may have the same kitchen size, we are not always going to pay the same price, because that is going to be always determined by a number of factors. It could be determined by your style, the kind of finishes you may want to go to, perhaps where you are located as opposed to where the service provider is located, and so many other factors. So I want to try and shy away from that. But the fact remains that renovations, kitchen renovations in particular, are very, very expensive. They can be very expensive. I shared with you guys, I think on episode 1 of this renovation series, just how much contractors were charging me. I think in my first, if not second video, I specifically shared that before I got success, and even with success, I had to go with like the most affordable options of things. But before then, the lowest kitchen quote I got was about 89,000 Rand. And I have just also learned that so many of you guys want to change your kitchens, but the only hurdle has been, one, trying to save up enough, or two, just saving adequate money for kitchen renovation is proving really difficult, because like I mentioned, 89k, that is not the kind of money that most of us on any given or random Saturday afternoon. So today I think that I have the solution just for you. Right, now with my renovation, I initially shared with you that I wanted to go ahead and demolish everything in my house. I think I still went ahead and demolished about 95% of everything that I had in my house. But what I have not shared with you is that, maybe I did, but what I think I have not shared with you is that I left my main bedroom cupboards as well as the guest room cupboards undone, although a mistake happened with that. Because while I wanted to leave that for now, the plug that I will be sharing with you guys, which is the kitchen wrap company, whom I will be talking about during the duration of this video, the contractor that is currently working in the site, and I think may have had a bit of a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. And so what happened is that while they were taking the rest of the cupboards or carpentry in the house, they also took out the closet in my main bedroom and the guest bedroom. And that was not the agreement. Anyway, long story short, they managed to put it back up again, but there were a bit of scars here and there. Not too much to worry about, although it sort of had to be solved as we go along. But the reason I specifically wanted to leave those out too, one is because I did not have it in my budget, but secondly, I had come to learn about the kitchen wrap. Now, the kitchen wrap are a wrapping company that can basically turn or wrap anything you can think of. They can wrap any flat surface. And initially I wanted them to also come and wrap my kitchen, but I think for reasons that I have shared with you previously, in that the kitchen was no longer functional, it was no longer going to save, or rather serve my needs, I had to just go ahead and do a new kitchen. But that was the plan initially. But I still had cupboards that had to at least look in the standard and the look and feel of what the rest of the house is going to look like. And this week, or this past week, they came over to my house to wrap my cupboard. And this is how the process unfolded. First things first, the kitchen wrap is a black woman-owned company, so yay for that. They came over to do my kitchen measurements, and you guys will not even believe that it came up to less than 6,000 rand, and that was because I was also covering the countertops, which tend to be a little bit expensive. So if I was just doing them the cupboards, it would have been much less. During the consultation, I also got to choose the color and texture of the wrap I wanted, more especially now for these cupboards. This one is in my main bedroom, and I also chose for this in the guest bedroom. These, as you can see, are probably as old as I am, and that obviously had to change, even though I do not have a fat budget. Thanks to the kitchen wrap, who now came over to get the cupboards prepped for wrapping. These guys worked with so much diligence, and I was just overall happy with their care for every single thing that was in the house, because while they were doing the work, there were a lot of things that were on the way, but they really took their time to ensure that they covered everything that needed to be covered so as to not to affect the rest of the things that are also on their way, and then proceeded to take out very diligently so the cupboards and prepped them, cleaned them thoroughly, and only then did they begin to start wrapping. And right now they are starting with the top of the cupboard, which no longer has the first layer of its covering because of the incident that occurred when the contractors were demolishing the rest of the house. In the guest bedroom, the guy has started putting everything back, and as you can see, you can tell that this is a completely different look, and that the rest of the wall looks so offish because now you've got a very pure white against the cream, which is an old painting work. And over here, the lady as well as the two gentlemen were proceeding with the main bedroom cupboards, and the work is going well. Like I mentioned, they are so diligent, taking their time to ensure that everything is evened out, smoothed out, and that there are no bubbles. I was completely impressed with the kind of diligence that they paid for every single little part of this cupboards. Right now, the rest of the cupboard doors for the main bedroom are now going back, and as you can see, you can already tell the big difference this wrapping makes. You guys, I wish I can just show you everything right away, but for now, here's a sneak peek of how the cupboard looks. I want you guys to look forward to the complete house tour. So for now, let me leave it right here and show you some of the kitchen wraps work that they have done in other people's houses. I think this is absolutely beautiful.